There's a pain deeper than death, a wound that never heals. Not because the world won't forgive you, but because you can't forgive yourself. This is the story of Ashwatthama, a warrior born with blessings, but cursed with memory. He was not just a character in the Mahabharata, he was a partial avatar of Shiva, sent into the world with immense power, born to sage Dronakarya and destined for greatness. But destiny is tricky, because even divine energy, when clouded by unchecked emotion, can lose its way. Ashwatthama's life was full of contradictions. He was brave, loyal, and skilled beyond imagination, but also deeply attached to his father, to victory, to revenge. When his father Drona was tricked and killed during the Kurukshetra war, something broke inside him. Grief turned into fury, and fury into bee-blind destruction. That night, long after the war had ended, Ashwatthama entered the camp of the sleeping Pandavas, and in an act that would stain his soul forever, he killed the 5 sons of Draupadi, mistaking them for the Pandavas themselves. He thought he was avenging his father, but all he did was become the very force of injustice he once fought against. When dawn broke and the truth was revealed, Draupadi, instead of asking for his death, said something incredible. She said, "Let him live, and live with what he's done." Krishna, who saw everything, agreed, and so Ashwatthama was cursed, not to die, but to live forever, wandering the earth with a festering wound on his forehead, a symbol of karma that cannot be undone. Now, here's where it gets real. How many of us carry regret? Not just guilt, but that deep ache of, "I wish I hadn't done that," or worse, "How do I ever make this right?" Ashwatthama lives within every soul that acted from pain, and then paid the price in silence. But this story isn't just about punishment. It's about a deeper truth. Action matters, but so does intention. And when both go wrong, what's left? Forgiveness. Not from others, but of yourself. You see, Ashwatthama's curse wasn't just the wound. It was his inability to heal, because he never allowed himself to learn from it. He kept wandering, but never stopped to reflect. And that's where you and I have a choice. We all make mistakes. We all fall. But if you pause, sit with your mistake, feel it fully, take responsibility, and then transmute it into wisdom. You don't need to be cursed. You become free. Here's something you can try this week. Find a quiet space. Close your eyes. Think of one mistake that still weighs on your heart. Now, place your hand on your chest and say out loud, "I forgive myself. I am learning. I choose to evolve." Repeat it, not to forget the past, but to release its grip on your future. Ashwatthama walked the earth with an open wound, but you don't have to. And if this story made you feel something, if you see a part of yourself in it, don't forget to subscribe. Because every story we share here is not just about gods and warriors. It's about you. Finding your light, even in the shadow.